Alright, hello, this is Demon coming back for another round of the beautiful Scandinavia campaign with Denmark. I think if I remember right, we left off with a massive fucking war taking place, and we gained more territory, and now we were suddenly, if I remember right, I think we were getting some of the coring done. Yeah, we still had 4 cores to complete. We're out of stating, so we're gonna end up with some territory. Another big thing we've run into is I think we were getting, yes, the hostile siege was going on, the army is already going there. But the armies are doing well. I think if I remember right, we were just getting ready to just consolidate a little bit more land. Yeah, then we were switching the religions around. That's another good thing. Alright, let's go ahead and unpause. Now, if I remember correctly, the thing that I dealt with last time was revolutionary France. Now, the problem we're in right now is Switzerland, Trier, and Bourbon are all part of it. And the thing is I don't think we have enough military strength to really beat France back. But we gotta beat them to get rid of the counter-revolution. And I think most of the countries throughout the world will pretty much agree with us on the fact that war is our only option. So we're gonna go ahead and let our armies train for a little bit. That way they get a little bit more army experience, they get some training in. The guys in Schweland, I think, have been doing excellent, yes. Who the fuck's about to have another rebellion in my lands? Orthodoxies. Makes sense. And as for military strength and military points are pretty high. Probably should try. Let's actually do this. We got the points. Let's see if we get a better general than the guy we currently have. Alright, no leader. Now the question is which one of you had the leader? Well, in terms of military strength, I think I'd rather him be a 4-6-3-3 than a 1-6-4-4. Because the siege isn't what I want. I want the guy to be a good general for land battles. And then we'll just get rid of this guy. I wish there was a way to like give your generals up to other nations, because that'd actually be a nice thing. Like he goes over, use it for like diplomatic shit. It'd be interesting. More fun than this. Alright, I think this guy was going to what? Improve relations with the Pope. Okay, good, so we were doing that. The other thing we gotta get ready for is, I think we're gonna be doing the war against France. I gotta get rid of them because the counter-revolution is just not worth it. France is beginning to become a bit too much like a world power. And we gotta remove it. Oh, endorsement, wait, what? For innovative 4.5. Only a little bit of admin laws? Yeah, I don't have the money right now. It would take too long. What a waste of time. It is. I don't really need the innovativeness. Alright, we're gonna turn you off of that. I'll keep trying to get friendly with the Pope. Now, if we declare this war, who's on our side? It'd be me, Bavaria, and Vinland, and Prussia versus France, Colombia, which I still think my guys can still beat all those people up. So I think Vinland's got that under their control. The Knights, they're worthless. Switzerland currently has 60,000 troops, but between me and Prussia, we have I have 120,000. They have over about the same amount, 120,000. We don't know how Trier is, and we don't know how Bourbon is. It makes things complex. In terms of tech, how are we looking? We're tied with Bourbon, tied with Trier, we're tied with them, but Revolutionary France is down on tech. The other thing we could do, which is a possibility, is we could advance early, which would give us the flying battery. If we did it, we'd be up in tech already. It's just a matter, is it worth it or not? I would have to say no, it ain't. So let's dump some points here. Let's see what happens. Let's bide our time. Let's let the training kick in. I don't think there's going to be any wars anytime soon, so I think we're fine on that aspect. So you guys get increased by 1.16 every month. That's good. That's really good. Call him. Another conversion's in. Go ahead and do another. workshops. Cheap, nice, and easy. My income increases tenfold. Alright, that's good. The income's coming in still very nice. I'd say let's build 2 of these up too. That'll give us more manpower. And then the thing I think I remember we ran into before was I still don't have a lot of military tech stuff getting in. We'll have to wait until the new idea can be taken. It's good enough for me. To be honest, I think between me and Prussia, I think we could pretty much kill anybody's ass. Family will contribute money to the Royal Treasury. I'll take the prestige increase. I'm surprised so many countries are even willing to keep the alliance with France. I figured they wouldn't like them. I figured most of these countries would be agreeing with me on this. It's like they're there, they are a power, but I wonder if there's a way to get to where they won't go to war. We would have to hope that one of them go to war with another country. If I had the Ottomans join. Ottomans, why won't you join? They are 3,000 in debt. So yeah, once we increase our income a fair bit more, I think we'll get ready for it. Any more in trade? Yes. Now let's see, how's the trade routes looking? I don't think, since this ain't a state of Moscow, I don't think I can, no, I can't upgrade that. Let's see, in terms of trade, how are we looking? Not bad, a lot of level 2 still, but I think I can live with it since they're in the eastern portions. Most of my trade is focused primarily in Lubeck. With 80% control over the node, we're doing excellent. And sadly enough, we only have, god damn it, trying to keep a window open, hopefully nobody heard that. We're also going to be trying to keep this up too. I'm surprised with, wow, we actually have a majority of the trade though, 49%. Britain only has 29%, I thought I'd see more from Britain. I mean, they're making more money than I am. The trade node has a value of 223. But the fact of the matter is I'm making so much. Britain. Who are you allied with that's like threatening to me? You have Austria and the Pope. That Pope is terrifying to me. That Pope is fucking scary, man. To be brutally honest, if I declared war on him, I'd probably do it and I'd probably take London. Because that would give me pretty much direct control over the English Channel. That or we could like push into like the central region and like take these 4 provinces. That or 3. Because that would cut them off and the trade wouldn't want to go that way anymore. That or we could just push into the North Sea node. That'd give us more power. Because if I take all the strength there, that's all the money's not going there anymore. That's additional 26 ducats. To be honest, I'd probably take what, 2 of these 2 right here in Scotland. That'd probably give me dominant power in the node. But I'd probably have to push it through the south. Yeah, I'd probably end up taking a lot of this and then pushing in. Now, there recently just was a rebellion. Is there any way? No, I think we only had the Orthodox guys, so we're good. They'll deal with it. Orthodoxy is on its way out. How's our brothers out west doing? Finland is doing great. I wonder if I should forcibly try to increase their fort levels. I think the western approaches would need these upgrades, not the... I vote... this half will be the upgrade. Now, the only reason I'm going to do it is because I think with those being increased, I think Vinland's going to be more focused here in the eastern bits. If they head west, at least the west will hold, because most of their armies I think I've noticed are like focused here in the east. Ooh, and there's this, finally. Tons of... Is that heathens? Yes. Humanist ideas are in, and that gives us idea cost minus 10%. Now, what's that give us? Idea cost, institution spread, land attrition. That's actually a really nice one. I actually do want that. But I gotta see what other ones I can get through through quality ideas first. The manpower one's a definite one I'd like. I have to see. I don't think we're suffering too much in land attrition anymore, so it's kind of like I do want it, but then I don't want it. It's a matter of figuring it out. I also know Paradox is releasing Period or Rome, if I remember right. I don't have access to that, and I'm considering getting it just to have a new game to play, but I don't know yet. I'd have to learn how to play it and watch some YouTubers before I did it. So I might hold out for a little bit before I do it. Alright. We're excellent. We are excellent. Ooh, that plus 10%. I didn't realize. I forgot about that. Tax. I mean, I guess our ideas aren't horrible. They're really not. Yes, continue the conversions. Let's see, if we go into war with them now, would anybody... Ottomans would join if we promise to give them land. Where do you want land? Oh, they'd want the knights. I live with that. I can live with that. Alright boys, everybody's heading in. I think you guys have been training long enough. We're heading west. Prepare for war. And with that, how's the military looking? Level 8 forts are along the border. Level 6s are in the east, with only the main line up here in Finland getting held. That's good. That's very good. And we'll take a Diplo hit, I'm fine with that. The armies will push west, we'll get ready for a new war. We're gonna hit France, and we will crush the revolution. And then if I want to, I could take extra land from them, but I don't think I will. Because there's nothing trade-wise that I can really get from them that I'd want. I mean, besides the fact that I could literally punch him in the face and get free shit. I mean, I guess that's a good thing. And in terms of military strength, where's France at in this? They have 127,000 men with 108,000 in manpower reserves, but what is army quality at? That's the question. Prussians are gods. They're my favorite troops. 8.53. Where is revolutionary France? 9.3. Really? They have the advantage. 114 discipline compared to my 101. 30 siege ability, 24 defense. But their professionalism and tradition is low. But their morale is good. Where is Prussia stand? 5.94, but it's probably doing... Yeah, land maintenance is down by 1.98. I might just march my troops west then. We may not do this just yet. We'll keep the training going. Because I feel like this is going to be a hard-fought battle. Actually, wait a minute. Switzerland's got troops right there. Let's see what happens when I see a French general. If the general is literally still a 1-star, I may consider going to war. They have offensive ideas, defensive ideas, but they don't have quality or quantity. That's not good. Usually the AIs always jump on that. That's a first. Conversion was successful. Give me a new one. Yeah, we're not worried about this. This will calm itself down as time goes on. Where is the French army? For 120,000 troops and not marching in to kill these guys. The Ottomans would be on our side. How big is the Ottoman army? 160,000. I think we have numbers on our side at this point. Let's train a little bit longer. Let's see. Let's make a decision once the armies are here. Ottomans would join without need of territory. Can I promise them land? Yeah, they pretty much just want control of the knights. They want to get rid of them in Rhodes, and I don't blame them. Inquisitor died. Shit. Is there another one? Damn it. Retire. Yearly inflation is something I'd like. National unrest is another nice one, but I really want the missionary back. But I might have to live without him. It's not much of an... it's a little bit of an increase. It's gonna make life a bitch. Can't change it when I'm a defender of the faith. That's funny. Did we get him? Damn it. I guess I'll take this guy. I gotta live with it. Alright, go back to training, everybody. I want all my armies in the west. And then, let's see, you're good. We're gonna do this. As for the militaries, I want Bavaria to be on defense. I don't want its army engaging further west. And then I can't really do much here. Let's just let the trainings kick in a little bit longer. We gotta have these armies ready to duke. Well, Lithuania's starting to get its army back a little bit, but I think it's falling behind. No, it's actually keeping up with tax. I thought it would fall behind. It's making me wonder if I should take these two now. It'd be worth it. It's definitely worth it. And admin, I can't do this until what, 1780? I got 9 years before I can do that. Alright. I think we've been training long enough. I think you guys are good. I think you guys are good. Bringing them all. And the first place you guys are going to go is into Triare's lands. So, Triare's in. Head. Wait a little bit. They might try to get border access. Nope. We'll wait. I gotta get your guys' organization back up anyway. Oh yeah, I forgot this is Imperialist War. Did I? 18th of February. Can I still end it? Ooh, no I can't. But with so much lost, I could probably get territory out of them without much fear. Now the question's going to be, is any of this still Imperial lands? Some of it is considered Imperial. Let's see, lands that I might want from France in the grand scheme of things. Ooh. French Indochina. That's an option. I could probably release them as a client state. And actually call them Danish and call it Scandinavian Indochina. That or just call them Vietnam. They'd be useful. I could use them. Because they're dealing with rebellions out there. I don't know, we'll have to look into this. I'm curious. Have you bastards actually got the ability to walk through there yet? No. We'll play the waiting game. We'll stay on defense. Bavaria's on defense. Vinland should be doing whatever the hell Vinland wants. They'll probably end up marching just through New Spain and Portugal to reach the French territories. At least I hope they do. Alright. There we go, that's what I was waiting on. Go right here. You guys are gonna attack there. You guys will follow them in. Let them do their thing. I don't know where France's army's at this point, so it's kind of like it doesn't matter to me. You guys push here. Yeah, your armies are weak. If they launch their navy up through here, I don't see that working out for them. I think I built level 8s up here, right? Oh no, we only built level 6s. Yeesh. Level 8. I want the line guarded. Damn it, we're down to one guy. No, we still got two. That's right, I have, Defender of the Catholic Faith still. Yeah, I screwed up on that. I should have did, when I declared the war, I should have did the revolution. But you know what? I like getting land, so we'll use this as a territorial grab. So let's see, territory I want from them. Lithuania, Brabant. Can I just take the entire coastline to piss them off? Like, give me the entire northern coast. And nothing I care about. Imagine me having this entire coast, oh my god. Take their money. Force them to give me war reps. Could release nations, but I don't see that being as useful as it could be. Give that back to Friesland, give that back to Tondo, and we got 100%. We'll see if we can get that. We'll see. I don't think we will. Now, is this part of Trier? Yes, it is. The Prussians are coming. You should no fear. I don't know where the French army's at. I wonder if they were transporting them east. That'd be funny. Imagine they're all the way like in the east trying to go get Indochina back and they don't realize that they just left their lands unguarded. Come on, boys. Take the fort. Make them beg. Well, the Prussians are fighting a much more powerful French army and they lost. But they held their line. I give them credit. Oh, there's the stack wipe. I was waiting for it. Okay, without them, I don't see them lasting very long, so let's head north. Prayers out. Can I get money from you? And I'd also like war reps. And I want you to end your alliances. Okay, that works. Wait for my armies to dissipate. That way, if they're the ones with the military access, my armies don't get flagged. Go. France is out. We got military points to spend. Knock down walls. Yes, no fear. Now the question is, what level 4? It's level 6, level... oh wait. Level... what was that? Level 2, level 4, and level 4. So they don't really have good forts. To be honest, I think fucking Brabant has better forts at this point than, than France. Yeah, it doesn't matter if you siege that down. I took your northern territory. As for what else was I trying to get out of this? Maybe we won't do that. But I definitely want this. Other options just don't take their money and just have them end their alliances. That's always an option for me. Ottomans, how are you doing? Did you siege the knights down yet? No. You're not even attacking anything, it looks like. Where the fuck are you going? Why is Ming in Hormons? Actually, it's probably better that I declared war on France normally, because that means I could probably take most of their, I might be able to take most of their territory, and then just shrink them into like a fighting power. Like they would be literally just stuck doing nothing. You're gonna end your alliances. I think that's a better choice. 65. Okay, keep the invasions going. Keep attacking them on every front. Oh shit. Good. Oh wait, they're dead. We good. Poor French people, they can't even fight a war against some goddamn Scandinavians. Oh, they begin the invasion up north. Well, your other ally is going to be wanting out of here soon, so I'm fine with that. Prussia, where did your armies go? They're down in the south. Nope, we lost somebody. Who we lose? Oh, we lost you. I can maybe get a better... There we go. Thought I could get a better roll. I'll take that. He's what, a 5-4-4-2? That's good. Alright, I think what we'll do is 2 armies will head south. You 2 will. And then you're going to head back north and stop the attack on Lubeck. Because it's a level 8 fort, it's got a while before it falls, but I need reinforcements back there to ensure it. I think 80,000 troops should be able to beat the French here. I don't see France as dealing as much in fights as you would think. Yeah, Brabant wants out. Brabant's out of the war, their military's worthless now. And if they don't evacuate Lubeck, it's about to become a shit show. They're not evacuating. I have double the troops almost. Yeah, there we go. There's the combat ability. Hit Calais. Take that entirety of the northern coast. I don't see France surviving this. I do not. I see them collapsing. As for Switzerland, Switzerland doesn't want to give peace. France, were you able to... No, the Ottomans still haven't taken this. You should have enough of a fleet. It seems like they're just building it up. If they just naval invade, they'll get it. Ooh, there's the Frenchies. I think we'll hold. We'll wait for reinforcements to arrive. You guys are going to go there. You guys head up here. The time it will take for them to finish that, I can be here. And we can start the entrapment. Yes. Kill. Push here. I have more troops than you. Oh, here came the Prussians. The Prussians weren't about to play games. They're like, you fucked us once. You won't fuck us twice. So much trade I could get out of this. Again, the coalition strength I'm not too worried about. Oldenburg, I could punch, Magdeburg, Trier, Lorraine, Brabant, Lithuania. I mean, if I took Paris by any stretch of the means, they'd really hate me. I mean, watch this. Yeah, it's about the same. Guess we'll just deal with that. I think that's fair. I think that's quite fair. I'm not taking too much from them. Just taking their entirety of their northwestern coast. Take away their naval aspects so they can't fight a war anymore against me. What are you gonna do, France? You're losing everything. Here, boys, head here. I don't even see their army as much of a threat anymore. I figured maybe the morale booster would be maybe what gives them the advantage against me, but turns out the morale has just not done anything. I mean, my armies are just more skilled because of army tradition. The leaders are a definite impact at this point. I mean, look at this. They're just not sending in enough troops to fight, and they're just dying. Glad I did not get the Ottomans to accept that under other terms. Are they war with anybody besides me? Where the fuck are they going? Wait a minute, the Ottomans are going into France's India territory. What the living fuck? Why are you pushing all the... Wait a minute. Ottoman, do you want that? I will give that to you, sir. Get your damn little homework into the... Lands of India. I don't care. Alright, if we push here and here, we'll have what we want. This is actually the lands that... This is all the land that I need captured to get the peace treaty. Oh, France's army is helping Switzerland. What the... Where the hell is Bavaria's army at, actually? I haven't seen Bavaria for a bit. I think they disappeared. Again. I always notice that. It seems like most of the AIs I get for, like, allies, or their vassals, or their personal units, like, I don't know where their armies go. I told them to go on defense. Oh, there they are. They're in fucking Prussia. Why are you guys in Prussia? Good, the siege is over. Now, that should hurt France a fair bit. Yeah, that got us to 31. How far is the peace deal away? About 200, well, about 150. But Switzerland nearly wants out, so let's do one out. How much money can I get off you before you say no? Because there's a little bit of leeway here. Not nearly enough to make an impact. I would vote... I guess it's a question of, do I keep letting it build? If I let it build further, I mean, I could get them, but otherwise it's like white peace is best. Because now they lose another ally. Without them, Prussia and Bavaria are going to focus on the French armies. Because I think all that we got left is, whom? Yeah, France. Vinland, where the hell was your army? Are you guys defending yourselves well? Oh good, they're not even getting invaded. I thought maybe French Mexico or somebody would go through an invasion, but they didn't. Alright boys, head here. Head here. Continue to southerly push. You guys are going to go to Artois. Oh no, the Prussians are doing that. Very good. You guys can head here to French Comté. We're just going to go for an all-out invasion. Let's see what the difference is now. 30%. It's not great, but we can live with this. The French army being... Oh, France went back up to Bavaria, or Prussia. Well, I'm going to continue my pushes. We're going to siege down all their forts. Once they lose all their forts, they'll pretty much want peace. It's the other thing I never understood in this game. Like, the forts I see is very vital. They're, you know, they're very useful. But the amount of war score you get for taking them, like, it seems like it's a nice, easy, cheap way. Like, if you have a war dragging on for too long and you're not losing, but they're not winning, if you just blitz for the forts, they won't surrender. And I wonder why they set the... I mean, I get the reason why they set the AI up that way, but it's really awkward. You guys can push there, you guys are pushing here. When's our new leader taking effect? Not for many years. I'm goddamn lucky. I will dump points here. There we go, that should be enough. That'll last until the end of the month. Good, you guys secure that, and Avignon. All of France's lands are being sieged. Oh, Ottomans, what have you been doing? You have not done a thing for us. I thought you'd be vital. It turns out you're not. You just attacked whatever was in the east. Well, I can live with that. That's fine. Military points will get absorbed back in anyway. And then once these sieges are done, they're just going to go down and siege the normal lands. I probably could push all my troops northeast and hit the French army. That's an option. Oh, France, do you want to accept that peace treaty? You do not. That means I don't like you. I will never accept anything less. This is too good of a peace treaty. Look at this. The entirety of northwestern coast is mine. It all becomes Scandinavian. As for you, gentlemen, very good. We caught up. The world is mine. And then, even though those are going on, let's switch those out. And then, quality. Yes. Infantry combat abilities are up. Spend all the points into military. Saying Avignon is over in. Secure the lands. Very good, very good. Now, in comparison to what it was, where are they getting to? 213, it's about a 100-point difference. Wish I could just tell the Prussians just to go guard themselves, rather than go fight that army. Well, if we do a blitz for this, I think we can secure it. The most they might get out of them is a white piece. Keep going, my brothers. Kill them all. Where are we at now? It's about 100 points. We got 2 forts that gotta fall. Once those 2 forts fall, the points will probably go at least 25. And then it's just a matter of the war continuing. Push here, push there. Secure that, secure that. And now it's under 100, that's good. I'm thinking those forts fall, I think it'll definitely go to our favor even further. France, what do you want to give me? Cede, Thoughta to the Ottomans, relationship before Scandinavia 10%. No, I want land. This is an imperialist war, my friends. This is total war. Not playing that game of, oh, we'll just give you 1 territory and all our money. Please accept this. We're your bitch. How old are we? Better. That I agree with. Like 335, much better than that other guy. Or like, I think it's 1 point difference, I think, for military tech, because I think the military, if I remember right, on that guy was like a 6. And then I think once this war's over, I'm actually going to end this episode. It might be a little bit longer than I was expecting. Continue the sieges, boys. Oh yeah, 1 more fort fall, it's done. As soon as that last fort surrenders, they're gonna quit. As soon as you're done, it's over. Peace in our time. I could get 1 more province off of them? Ooh. Who wants a coalition? Oh, I can live with that. Very good. Ho 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 ho. Look at it. Look at my power. I'm more powerful than you ever dreamed. Vinland, of course, decrease the tariffs. You boys can stay up here. You gentlemen push here. And push here. Oh yes, I have all the power. What are they gonna do without this? This is just hilarious. Your revolution has collapsed, France. I own your lands. You're my bitch now. Ooh, 50 prestige, 50 admin. I think at this point I'd rather have the prestige. I clicked on the admin. Well, no. Oh, let's see. Yearly prestige decay, yearly prestige added. I think we'll go for this. It's a good policy to enact. Now, the big question was going to be this military shit that I was looking at. So, infantry combat ability and superior supply system. Those are the 2 I want. I like the manpower, but this gives me land attrition and manpower recovery speed, and the 20% is for combat ability. So we're going to rush for military ideas right now. Let's see, as for forts, level 2, level 2, level 2, and we need another one up here. Yes, we'll have the entire coastline there guarded with level 6s, because I'm not going to put 8s there. Look at Scandinavia and France. I'm so proud of me. I did say I was going to end the episode here. I'll have to see how long it is. But I think I'm going to record 1 or 2 more episodes for today. We're getting pretty close to the end. We're about, what, 1776? America should be calling for its independence at this point. If not, that's actually kind of funny. But that's how it goes. It's a funny world. Scandinavia is pushed all the way into Russia. We are now a juggernaut of the Central European alliances. We have taken the coastline of France. I mean, the next choice is like, we could literally go to war with Brabant, go to war with Friesland, go to war with Magdeburg, go to war with Oldenburg, literally connect all of our provinces along the coastline and become a juggernaut of the Northwest. But I think Magdeburg, yeah, they're aligned with the Prussians, so it doesn't make any sense to do that. Also, Oldenburg's too weak. I mean, they do have a couple guys I'd like to punch. Friesland being one of them. But I think coalition strength has reached its peak. And I think we could probably declare war on breaking a truce. When's that truce end? Doesn't end until 1778, so we're actually 2 years away before I can declare war on the Lithuanians again. And I'd probably be pushing for these 4 provinces and evening out my territory along the western lines. Because I think we've done pretty good, at least at growth. We were pretty slow at first, because I couldn't really invade anywhere, so we had to do a big focus on the colonial game. But the moment we annexed Norway and Sweden, the Baltic territory, I think, was a really nice early land grab. So we'll see how it goes. So if you've been doing content, please like, subscribe, leave a comment down below, and I'll see you guys in the next round of EU4's wonderful Denmark campaign. See you then.